Ugh. Oh wow.
Cognition
I didn't sleep
critical.
fully. Alright, welcome back everyone.
Cognition low.
This is Shadow Drake, and let's continue. I believe a storm is coming. And I need to pipes pipe wire up some data cables, hopefully before the storm arrives. Because as you know, once the storm arrives, it's hard to get anything done. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so I'm going to get this right here. It goes that way. So let's do, what is going up here? Oh, that's not a cable. Okay. This way. And let's just... That just looks like it's a cable. Go down here. So the reason I want to get this done, and I'm going to use kind of like a little hack to get extra cables out of this. So the reason I want to do this is because I do want to be able to show what I intend to do with all these 6 large dishes as far as finding and tracking a large trader. I have to do a little bit of finagling with some of the math so that I can... I don't think I got enough cables. So that I can make sure that this dish, large mirror, is the one that's attached to that medium dish. Because I need to be able to control it remotely. But I think I'm also going to have an option where that dish, the large dish, can probably be given a location to go pinpoint. And I think that'll be an option. Kind of like I pull a lever. If I want it to be controlled, I do that. If I want it to be manual, then I flip the lever and it'll match. Yeah, I don't have anywhere near enough cable coils for this. I think I'll do this way like that. Yeah, let's go get some more cable coils. This is just not going to be enough. So what I hope to get done here is to get this data cables and stuff going. I'd like to be able to get that stuff in a state where then I can whatchamacallit. I'd like to get myself into a state where I am able to kind of do a lot of programming and stuff offline. Because remember that I'm trying to get the stuff upstairs kind of going. I want to have the ability to find out dish signals and stuff. And I do want to prepare myself because I am going to build a 9x9 hangar, probably a 7x7 hangar, then maybe 2 5x5s. I could just do one, and then finally a 3x3. And the whole reason why I'm doing that is that should complete my whole setup that I'm trying to envision about this being a trade station where I can get multiple traders down. And really the 9x9 is obvious, it's only for the planes. 6x6s and stuff. But it's the same logic for the 7x7. That can be the 7x7 planes, and it can also be used for the 6x6. I have to theory test that one, because one thing that I'm concerned about with the 6x6 one is I'm concerned that there is the storm. Alright. Ideally, those should fill up completely. I knew it was coming. Alright, where's my... There it is. And so, I want my 9x9 to be capable of buying and selling gases and liquids. I want my 7x7 to be also capable of doing both. But now the thing is, I want a 5x5 to be gas only, and a 5x5 to be liquids only, and then that 3x3 is only kind of like a holdover for like, oh hey, yeah, I need a small trader for something, bring him down. That's my thoughts on the matter. That's what I'm trying to go for. Look at that. Alrighty. Very well charged. That's good. And so, because of that, admittedly, it's going to take some time to build that. Which means I need to print out a locker's full of pipes. I'm going to need a bunch of liquid pipes, a bunch of gas pipes. But then I also have to come up with the heating system for in there. One thing that I haven't quite figured out is whether I want to actually do an airlock, or just say screw with the airlock and just heat up the room every single time. You know? I need to consolidate all these eggs, thinking about it. So let's do that real quick. And again, I want to get the inside station in a stove. Look at all this stuff. A lot of corn. You know what? Have some corn. Corn, soybeans. Okay. Dude, I have a lot of eggs. Okay. I got an empty cartridge. It's kind of funny. I am inside a fridge while a storm is going on. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure I have space here. Yep, I do. Alright, I have plenty of eggs now. Oh. Place. And 48 wheat. This stuff lasts days. It's insane. That says 1 day. I thought I saw something about that if a piece of food was in a slot, it will last longer. I don't know how true that is. All these are empty, right? I didn't just bring an egg out with me. There we go. And so yeah, there's definitely going to be stuff that I want to do. Oh, hey, a rocket's coming back. Rocket came back. That's gonna be minor rocket if I remember correctly. Alright, I'm poking you. I'm placing your food on the ground, eat. How fitting that Rocket came back during a storm as I'm gonna go upstairs to get some stuff done. Okay. So, let's see. I don't have that at all set up just yet. You are... Alright, gas miner, you're back. You're the ore miner. Where do you want to go next? Cobalt deposit. That's perfect. That's where you're going to go next. Okay, so cargo export. What's drill condition? 0. 22%. So I do got to change a drill. I can only do that when the storm's over. Turn off your main housing. And before I do that, I'm going to go on ahead and see. So look, all my dishes are here. So I'm once again capable of seeing what all of you guys are. However, you should be my mirror, correct? So let's go ahead and import you just to make sure. Yeah, you're the mirror. Alright, so you're my large mirror. So what I need is the medium battery, medium satellite dish, and the large satellite dish. That's perfect. Alright. So, well, large mirror's right there. Medium, perfect. Reorganize my tool space because I need to make sure it's all organized. Tool belt. Oh, I did that again. Alright. Alright, so here's what I'm talking about. So I need to find Y+. Let's find a large trader. It says it's 90 degrees from contact. That's interesting. That means it's close to the bottom. I would say probably like about 80. And so now I need to find out which one is closer to it. So X positive doesn't even see it, so it's not close to X positive. Z positive also does not see it, so it's not close to that. X negative, however, sees it, and it's 60 degrees off, so that'll be there. Chances are it's in that direction, 60 degrees off that way. Z negative is 41 degrees, so from here, about 40. So let's say... So 270 is that way. Let's do about 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would say about 80 degrees. And so we'll see how close that is while that is going on. How much time do I have on that guy? 8 minutes. So if that's about the right location, this is going to get fairly close. 180. Yeah, about 220. Oh, alright. Let me see how much battery power I got from that single storm. Because I'm really curious to see just how much that stores. Because I did some math, and I think I remember doing the math that based on that storms last anywhere from 150 seconds to 300. Oh yeah, perfect. And they tend to average around 5 minutes. And so when they do 5 minutes, they typically 10 is enough to fully charge roughly 6 large station batteries. I think it was like 6 1/4, you know, something. It wasn't exactly 6. Ah, see? Medium satellite dish, see space springs. And so with that, I have a basic triangulation that I can be attempting. Let's see how close I was on that. Apparently I'm also close to a stellar smelter that needs oxygen. So that's 27 degrees off. So clearly that means something isn't 100% there. But it was pretty close. And so 48, 31, 67. So what that means is I can now use this to kind of help me get closer. Now, because I'm not moving any of these, it's just going to be kind of a little bit difficult for me to fully pinpoint. And this is what the whole logic is going to be about. Like, ideally, I should get this one close, get my signal ID. You know, I have some data for signal ID, size, and then other data for my others. And I'm thinking about it, but these window glasses are kind of terrible for that. And my large mirror, I don't have a light, is moving to try to get close to it. And I don't think it'll make it in time, because these things are slow. I told it to move roughly 220 degrees in about 80. So let's see. 27. Let's see what that does for it. I don't know that that will technically get it much better. I'm still pretty far off, and I believe that that's partially the horizontal. I think it got better. Yeah, it was 27, now it's 23. Because I'm power reaching is 1,500, so I just try that again. Because I mean, this is still moving. I really want to see how that is. Yeah, it got a little bit better. Now, one thing that I've noticed, usually the positions end in 5 for being what the best, yeah, what the best position is. So now the question is, oh good, there's light. Oh man, look how slow that still is going. So let's see. It's about 1800. Let's see how much better or worse that got. And I want to have something that at least lets me know how close that is. So I got to do a lot of data collection. I believe that got worse. It's at 1860. And this is kind of why I want the large dish. It's some working in some way. Yeah, that's better. So it seems to me like 215 might be the better. Come on, please make it. Please. That is better. Oh, great, my hand broke. It seems to be getting better. I think it made it. Yeah, look, 13, and that is enough to technically interrogate. See? Using my information that I got, I will be able to pinpoint large traders in record time and be able to interrogate them. It still took about 5 minutes because I had 9 minutes to be able to contact them, and I fully contacted them at 2:09. So that's perfect. That's what I need. So now I need to prepare myself for a lot more than that. So let's go. I need to export my ores. And like I said, I need to get myself in a state because I have to do a lot of something off video. I gotta do a lot of printing. Oh, person hold 3. I gotta print a lot. I don't think that particularly you will want to see me recable a lot of stuff or repipe a lot of stuff. But maybe I can get some of the basics done. Okay, so you're still doing that. Alright, let's see where my... Not my device config. I really hate it when the arm breaks. Like that. It just... kind of annoying because it's a little bit... I have to kind of squint a little bit. So my volatiles are still negative 118. Oh yeah, look, now it fixed. Don't know why it fixed. Still have gunk in here, still cooling us down. Alright, reheading that. Gotta go upstairs. I really do need to make the offload script for this too, because I really need to get that going. And my Stirling room should be fine. And honestly, now that I got all of this power squared away, I can start to see where I have big issues. Like after a storm, I'm seeing already a fully drained large station battery. That just means that I have a lot of production and atmospherics eating that up. And as far as this goes, oh wow, I already... Is that not connected? Or is it just drained? So I already fully drained one. And I'm draining the other. This is going to help me to see where I have problems. So this one goes to that set. And that one is right here. Okay, so it should be idling in such a way that they shouldn't be draining as much. So my power for all of these dishes is going to be immense. Oh yeah, gotta open up the thing. I gotta check something about my water. My water should be theoretically cooling down, but my base is warming up. It'd be easy if I can just open the window. Alright. Cargo export needs to be a 1. And I need to find the one that has a broken drill. I have several drills over here. Mining drill head, ice, mineral. Let's go on ahead and replace the one that has a broken mineral head.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
And I do need to rebuild the Alright, you're the one with the broken head. No, that's a 10%. That means you're the 30%. Are you the 10? Ugh. Okay, still need to. Ah, it's the one at the top. Do I have one at the top? I thought I did. Yeah, there is one at the top. Alright, you're the one with the broken head. Yep. So this is the first night after a storm. That means another 7 days storm. And my prospects and power don't look good anymore, again. So it looks like I need to get yet another gas fuel generator set up. Or I may have to do the unthinkable and actually use nitrous fuel for them. Now, I do seem to be generating quite a bit of heat. I wonder if I could also just dump some fuel into that main exhaust to kind of be like an extra power generation type thing. It's probably one of the dumbest things I can think of for that, but... Alright. You're only making half a watt, 6 watts, 30 watts. Why are you making so low? Is it because there's just not much else in there? Oh, yeah, I needed to do something about this, too. I wonder if adding this was a problem. There's one thing I don't like about the Stirling engines is that they just do something weird. No, I think that kind of helped to insulate it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so it's just the fact that I don't have as much in here anymore. Okay. Oh, messing with Stirlings is a pain. Alright, see, I'm draining quite a bit of power there. And how's this looking? Eh. Alright. So now that I got that, I need to kind of reconnect my vending machines together. And so that requires going to the maintenance wing. Let's see. Alright, so my drill condition's good. Export is good. Alright. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little while longer and then I'll send it out. And now I will have to start thinking about reconnecting you. Okay, so I saw some shadows going, and I could have sworn I saw something had popped out. Oh, I got a lot of ores in here. Okay, I see I still have a metric ton of iron. Ugh, I just need to smelt a bunch of steel. I think I just need to do that. Oh, I got a lot of silicon now. Perfect. Still got plenty of copper, gold, a ton of silver. 29 nickel, 83 lead, running low on cobalt. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so go ahead and put this there. I'm gonna need some cable coils. Some more of them. That's not what I wanted. I wanted these. But whatever. I'll put them away. So, I have to go ahead and I'm gonna need to go on ahead and start running the network cable up there. So this is going to be for the vending machines. It's something I need to do. I debated on whether I should do this one or not. And honestly, I probably have to do something with that again because I just don't entirely... I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what to really kind of do with that, to be honest. Like, I want to. But I've already struggled with trying to figure out how the, which vending machine took priority for all this. And that was a pain in the butt. And then I gotta do the same thing again. And... there's a data connection right there. Where's the power coming in here? It's right there. Okay. I think... oh, there's a heavy cable right there. Okay. Wait. Did that connect? Oh, no. Ah. Okay. There's a junction right there. What about up here? Okay, that seems to be good. Let's see. If I was any smarter, I probably would have figured out how to hide this better. Thinking about it, I might be able to. Let's go upstairs and see what I can do up there. I don't like having those cables just jutting out like that. Just kind of looks bad.
Temperature critical.
Okay. So, let's see here. Ah, this needed to be removed. Don't I have a meson scanner? I do have a meson scanner. Where is it? I have a T-ray scanner. That would make this whole process so much easier if I would just put the thing on so I can see cables and not have to second guess myself. I know I had one. Okay. I have too much of a mess. I'm just gonna build another one. T-Ray... Meson? I know I built one. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I was upset about the fact that I couldn't find any, Look at me doing stuff the hard way. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. Oh, this makes things easier. Where's that going? So I have my heavy right here. Where is that going? Oh. Wraps around to there? Why did I do that? Why did I do it that way? So this has power. Oh, because this is also supposed to be connected. Okay. Dang, this kind of complicates things a little bit more too. So this is all in the heavy cables. Wait. Yeah, that's all in the heavy cables. Okay, so that means this needs to be in the data line. Over here. Okay, so I need to go back around and completely dismantle that line. Oh man, this is a little bit disorienting. Why didn't I think of this before? Alright. So, this main one right here that goes all the way back to stops right here. We need to get rid of it. It's just not doing anything. Okay. However, this is connected to the other things. And so, what I need... That heavy cable power doesn't necessarily need to be heavy cable power anymore. It needs to be this data connection. All right, so that's what I have to do. Completely swap that over to be a data connection. Okay. Only problem is okay. Let's go ahead and break it. So that means there should be no more power down there. Ow. Now I remember what you were for. You needed to be tied back. That's why I had that. Okay. So I need to reconnect you because you're supposed to be tied to something else. Okay. That makes sense. You were never connected over here, but you were supposed to be. That's what it was. So my beacon isn't connected at the time. that's not gonna work. It's gotta be right here. Oh, okay. Oh. All those lines and squiggles were confusing me. Okay, let's connect this again so that I have my beacon. Last thing I need is for me to just absolutely get lost. And we know how easy that happens. For me. Okay. There we go. Alright. That should reconnect my beacon. Now, I won't have this ugly data line right here. I can just bring it up here like this. And bring this down. Okay. Now that I have that, first, yeah, perfect. Now I can connect the data lines right there and start running it out to where it needs to go. Knowing full well that my vending machines over here are probably not going to be powered. That's fine, because I'm going to... Which reminds me, how's my water doing? 33 Celsius. You need to cool down some more. Man, water's hard to cool down. I might actually need to go and space mine some water ice to cool my water.
Temperature critical.
Okay. So the reason I wanted it like that is so that I can visually see where my cable connections are. Now this went straight like this. And I can't do that. That's fine. Not like that, you imbecile of a wire. There we go. I need to pull out these heavy cables. There we go.
Temperature critical.
Kind of glad that I'm reclaiming these. These heavy cables are not as easy to reclaim. Alright, let's keep running this. I know this may not be the most interesting things to do, to just basically rewire an entire data connection, but it's one of those things that if I don't do it now, it's gonna take a while to get it done correctly. And it's best to get it done correctly. Okay. Alright, this should add this back to that data connection. However, I need to do something about that. I think I'm actually also good to launch my rocket again. So let me disconnect that. Reconnect my thing. Alright. So the issue I'm gonna have is with this. Although it may not actually be an issue after all. Because this needs to be tied to the data of this ore vending machine. And I think the easiest way to get this power back on is to reconnect it right there. However, I can't just do that because I need to reconnect the data line. For this. And this is kind of where, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it this way. Okay. Ugh. Alright. I have to stick this whole thing into the, well, communications Ethernet, or whatever I want to call it, again. Alright, that should fix that. However, needs power. Come on now. Thank you. And I hope this works correctly. It looks like it will. Looks like it is. Okay. Now I just need to reconnect power right here. Alright. Now my vending machines are powered again. This is working again, I hope. And it should be a quick check. I should be able to see my communication satellite should be able to see one landing pad. So I technically still got traders again, but it's only going to be on a small pad, which is going to be fine. I can work with that until I can get the bigger things. Alright, so you're ready. Bye, my rocket. I think I want to get my gas miner rocket. I don't want it to go there anymore. I want it to get some water. I need to go ahead and retract that, but let's see. Yep, I have my 5x5 pad. And so the goal was that I will use my Y plus to bring down somebody like this. Ooh, that was somebody. That just looks so good like that. That just looks so good like that. Alright. Okay. So while I still got a lot of coding things to do, I think it's gonna be a point where I need to get that squared away. Yeah, it's a good time to stop. I think before I go though, I might print out some dials and some consoles. Pretty sure I had a lot of consoles printed out. I just gotta get them. Pretty sure I did. Could have just been lights. It's not logic IO. Did I seriously not print out enough of that stuff? What? You know what? Whatever. Alright. Logic switch. I'm gonna need a full set of that. That's right, I printed it up for that. Oh, nope, 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 don't eat the potato. Almost poisoned myself with the potato. Yeah. So what I need to do is put a bunch of steel and a bunch of silicon in here, because I'm gonna need to start getting ready on the landing pad and stuff. So I do plan on doing a lot of logicking now, because I need to get the logic squared away for my upstairs dish assembly. And I also need to get a lot of logic squared away for my rocket information data. And so that's gonna take quite a bit of time to formulate some stuff. It's gonna take a lot of time for me to come up with the logic. And so that's just not really gonna go over that too well. I didn't want that. So I don't feel like there is a reason that I should go over that. I think console stacked to 5. Yeah, they're stacked to 5. Just do quite a bit of them because I'm gonna need that. Alright, so I'm gonna take what I got right now to at least show what I am going to plan for the rocket location center. Because that was something I did want to kind of show what the plan was. But it hadn't quite come to fruition yet. So what I intend to do is I'm going to have a dial. So it's going to be like this. So we're going to have dial here. I think we're going to have a display here. And if I remember right, the most we have are, like, I think this will be the furthest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would need 4 dials at the most. Yeah, 4 dials at the most. And it always ends in 11. So, still making a way. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I intend for this dial to be is this is going to be the site dial. This is going to be location dials. And so your max is technically 10. Yeah, because yeah, that max is technically 10. And your max is technically 30. And then what I'm going to do here is have a generated location code. And then what I probably will do here is the last location code for something. And then I think I'll have a button here. The question is, yeah, a button for each of the rockets. So that'll be push to scanner, push to miner, push to something. Do I really want to do it that way? I think that's complex. I think a dial. Yeah, a dial. Choose the rocket. Since I only have 3 rockets. Yeah. Choose the rocket. Push. And so, yeah, that's the goal. So this is. So this will show the last. Oh, I need another console. That will be the last location. You know, the furthest one. And how many there are currently. This is the current code that's being generated. This is rocket choice. And this is location creator. And that's the idea. There's gonna be a lot of name batching involved in this. Oh, I should probably. Connect all this. Alright. So you see, that gets me squared away to do the location. This will do the location. This will be the, you know, states. And so I will basically work on this offline so that I can get this working. And I might actually have to do a clear button. Yeah. I'm gonna need a clear locations. Just in case, I just need to wipe out the memory stack on the rocket. So, clear locations, push location, and then this is my location tracker so that I can kind of keep an eye on how many locations are there and stuff. Alright. With that, next time you should see me hopefully having all of this done, and I'll be able to show that off. I'm gonna print out a bunch of pipes because I'm gonna need to do that for me to pipe up a hangar, because I really am gonna need to start working on that. And I gotta smelt a bunch of ore. It's just a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Meanwhile, we'll see if I can keep my chicken alive. I think it's gonna die. Let's just be honest. I've not had a good luck. I have not had any luck with chickens. It's not moving. It kind of concerns me that it is not moving. Have some corn. Alright, so that technically squares me away. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff offline, in particular to that coding. I'm not sure that I'll get it to the dish script yet, but I will clean out that vending machine. I have to smelt a bunch of stuff. I gotta sell to this trader, and that does take some time. That will take some time to smelt, because I really need to finish some of that stuff out. Alrighty, guys. When we get back to Trade Europa, several days will probably have gone by, and I'll get all this stuff done. Alright.
Mission low.
Hope to see you then, and let's see what I get done in that time. Bye.